Breaking news from Will and Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, yeah. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Living direct, here we go. Breaking news from William Rochelle. This is something you should know. This just in, don't miss the call. Your moments now, stand tall. This just in, here to tone your mind sharp, your future grown. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, this just in, thought of the day, fresh new mindset coming your way. This just in, clear and bright, new perspective, new life. Breaking news from William Rochelle.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is William Rochelle, and I'm coming on today after several people on LinkedIn reached out about my Sunday event. Let me be very clear. I did not, nor did Aaron, cancel the event. I'm not sure what happened on the platform. Really don't care because the event went phenomenally well. You'll find the replay in the link in a link in the comments if you want to watch it. I also want to give a very special shout out to Gina Ballerin. Gina went above and beyond for me. I love her. She is a coach. She is brilliant. And most importantly, she is my friend. Please go check her out now. It's well worth it. When you watch the live, there's a moment in the beginning, and the intro's fire, that says, "Can you keep up, Bill?" And I want you to really understand that moment. That wasn't about competing with Aaron. If you watch it, that was me looking at myself in the mirror. I'm not racing anyone else's race. I'm evolving. I'm competing with who I was yesterday. Aaron and I are not in competition. I can say that directly because we've talked about it. We've actually said, hey, I want you to win. I win. We both win. That's how growth works. On lighter news, I would like to acknowledge the fact that today, hold on, little guys. Hold on. It's gonna slow it down. I received, does anyone want to do a drum roll? Ooh, I can't. I think it's under sounds. I don't know where it is. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh. A note to my family. I am your legacy. I haven't read it yet. It just arrived. But I've heard the story's powerful audio version helps me because my mind moves fast. I have this and I have the audio version. And then there's several pieces of the legacy that I have. I'm going back. So I also want to acknowledge that I saw a schedule change for Friday night show for Soulman's finale, and it said 1 to 4, but I thought he always starts at 8. So LinkedIn's acting so funny. Let's just double check that and make sure that those dates are correct, because this is a big show for him. And I hope that there's not something going on behind the scenes that are affecting the streams. It's usually at 8. I'll confirm that, or anyone else out there that sees this, you guys can confirm it. One message I want to leave you with today: only compete with yourself. Be the best version of you. And I want to say this clearly. I am encouraged by the unity I'm seeing in America right now. It feels different. It feels lighter. Even walking to the store feels better. That matters. Breaking news: the Serenity and Bill moment is coming to Substack this week. It's a 15-minute break in your day. No pressure, no heavy talks, just laughter. The pilot episode is already on YouTube. Watch it if you're ready, because it's not the same me on YouTube on Substack that I'm here today. Life news. A person knocked on my door today, and he said, "Can I cut down that dead tree?" And I said, "How much?" He said, $100. Now, I am living a thriving life. And I'm going to keep saying that because this is a moment. But I'm in the middle of 2 gigs. Things are dark a little bit. And I said, sure. And the reason why I said okay is because I recognized in these times a man walking, knocking door to door, trying to find money to feed his family. And I happened to have $100. So he said, "Can I help you? How about this, this, and this?" And I love where I live. It's beautiful. But when you're not working, you let things like landscaping and stuff like that kind of go to the wayside. And I said, to be honest with you, I'm in the same position you are. I'm out here hustling, and I don't have an income. So let's just do this today, and then when I get back on my feet, I got you. Good guy. I enjoyed his energy, his passion. That tree that's been an eyesore for years is down, and it makes the property look better. There are moments where you just feel something. Nothing feels stable, and everything feels tense. And right now, life is shifting. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to figure out our next move. One more important update on a different note: if you're applying for healthcare, be aware under the ACA, you may be required to submit tax returns. Now, the problem with that is you need to submit them by December 4th. And if not, it's canceled 2026. Now, I haven't had an income in a year. I'm not on any type of government assistance or food subsidies, anything. But there are places out there that can help you. So the problem that I have with the way that we're making changes is we're talking about healthcare. We're talking about people in my situation that need it, like really need it, really fucking need it. Oops. And you're asking them on the week of Thanksgiving to show up on December 4th with your tax returns. So I did the calm thing, and I called my tax attorney and I said, "May I speak to him?" And she said, "He is with his family for Thanksgiving, but you can call his personal number." Now, you guys, you all know I'm not going to do that. It's Thanksgiving. It's just family time. We all need a break, and hopefully we're friends. Like if I called him, he would be like, "Oh, sure, bro, let's do it." I mean, he saved me like 15 years ago from some stuff, and we've been friends ever since. And honestly, we were both. It was after the economic downturn, and I was rolling back up, and he was rolling back up, and he's become very, very successful. 𝐒𝐒𝐁 Law Office Group. Richard 𝐒𝐒𝐁. 𝐒𝐒𝐁 Law Office Group in Hollywood, Florida. I think the magic with that is we were both doing great things, and then we were both shut down. And when I was coming back up, he was reopening his tax firm, like brand new. It was like just him. And I walked in, and we just vibed. And ever since, it's just like, here's my cell phone, call me direct. And it's a great relationship, and he understands me, so he understands how to calm me down. Bill, I'm just here. Take it. Here's your tax return. But it's a lot, and not everybody has that access. Not everyone has that access. It's unbelievable, and I'm going to continue to be me because I love me as I am, and just be that person that speaks out for everyone else. That lets people know what's going on. I don't want to be dark. I don't want to be heavy, but I want you to know, because I didn't know. So no. I don't want anyone to be blindsided. The same thing, I know another person that I'm aware of hasn't received SNAP benefits, and then we live in Florida. And then when they went to go and look at it, it said, so I think the announcement that they were going to fund it was right around like the 18th or something like that. And so this guy went and he looked in to see if it had flowed through, and it said, you're required to re-register. But the deadline was the 16th. So the announcement was on the 18th. Where am I? How do I do this? The 18th. But his cutoff to apply was the 16th. About it. I don't know what to say, but I know that people are starving. I know that a guy knocked on my door because he's hustling, and I said, let me help you, brother. And I'm not being political. I'm just telling you about life and what's going on in people's reality. I don't think it's fair to change to rewrite the rules without any type of alert or anything. And systems change so fast that you have to stay alert, or you're going to get blindsided and get caught up in the red tape. And I don't want that for anyone. And this is LinkedIn. Great. You have a job, fantastic. But let's think of the other people. It's not about you. It's about us. Once we recognize that, I know that we will all be in a better place. Every single one of us. It's the power of purpose. It's the power of understanding who you actually are. When you watch the Serenity moment, I want you to understand that serenity, and I go back 30 years. So, she's remembering me from 30 years ago. Keep that in mind. But it's funny. It's funny as hell, because some things have changed and some things haven't. And as she brings that to light to me on the show, it's very interesting. So, guys, stay alert, stay grounded, and remember, you are your only competition. This is William Rochelle signing off. Have a great weekend and happy Thanksgiving.
Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, breaking news from William Rochelle. Living direct, here we go. Breaking news from William Rochelle. This is something you should know. This just in, don't miss the call. Your moments now, stand tall. This just in, here to tone your mind sharp, your future grown. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. This just in, thought of the day, fresh new mindset coming your way. This just in, clear and bright, new perspective, new life. Breaking news from William Rochelle.